We are going to be talking about the development and upgrade of city infrastructure here in the capital. You are very sure if you are around the city, you're seeing a lot of work really going on. The traffic lights here, the roads here, the drainages here. So all that Mr. Daniel here is going to be taking us through such a conversation and what it takes, what are the challenges they have faced, but also looking ahead, what are the better plans we have for the city. Remember, we are aiming at a city, a very smart city here in Kampala. Well, Mr. Daniel Nwabine, who is the spokesperson of the Kampala Capital City Authority, is here with me to discuss this interesting topic and also give you insights. Some of you could even be complaining about the traffic jam here and there, that is the inconveniences, those things. But well, I'm glad he might be able to respond to such. You're most welcome, Mr. Dan.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Yes.
On a beautiful morning.
Oh yes.
On the 13th floor of the church house.
Hey.
It's an amazing place, and it has really changed the skyline of the city.
Yeah, sure.
So we are glad to be at Family TV, and I bring you greetings from my colleagues at work, especially our technical head, Ajat Sharif Abuzeki, and the deputy Benon Chigenyi, as well as the entire KCCA working fraternity.
Wow. And
to the citizens of Kampala, we are His Excellency is commissioning the flyover at Clock Tower, and this may cause some jam this morning.
Okay. Wow. So in case you could have wondered why the jam, that is the reason for today. Now, so can we take it off from the key infrastructure priorities that we are looking at currently, majorly in this kind of period? What are we looking at? What is being done right now?
Well, the city is one huge construction site.
Yeah, it is.
Drainage works, the primary works, construction, to ensure water smoothly runs, or the runoff smoothly runs, and this is ahead of the rains that are yet to come. So we're putting up box culverts, especially in various places, both Masaka Road and the old Masaka Road, St. Emma in Chisenyi. We have a number of roads that have been cut off, especially in the Baga division, to make sure we work on the drainage.
Okay.
Now we are also working on the roads. We have had a challenge of roads in the city.
Yeah.
Some people potholes, beaches, all these things. So our main focus is to revamp. Indeed, we have presence on many roads, as we shall talk later, or we shall share later. We have presence on many roads that are under reconstruction. We're getting all the notorious lanes, all the notorious routes. Salama Road, we are working.
Okay. Sao Paulo Kagwa, that one. It was very terrible.
But now we're working the drainages at some stage. Very, very good.
Okay.
Spring Road, Old Portman. We have improved places like Karika Road, Queens Road.
Yes.
Queens Road.
Here, just down.
Yeah? In Entebbe Road, we have that Queens Way.
Yes.
So there is a spot where there is a rail crossing. Yeah?
Yes.
And there is a bridge on top.
Does that connect Katwe, Soto?
Now, what connects from Katwe to Machingi? There was a small underpass.
Yes.
Putting a full-fledged bridge up there so that we have an underpass and an overpass. So these have constrained the free flow of traffic in Katwe and Entebbe Road, but it's for the good. If you saw what we did at Usafi, at Usafi Market, we had a box culvert that we were constructing there that would help us deal with the flooding along that area. That is complete.
It is complete.
Yes.
Perfect.
Now as we speak, the water flows freely. But our target is that before the rain is coming, we must be able to have most of these notorious spots dealt with.
Okay. And okay, what is the progress now so far in regards to all these projects that are being undertaken?
Well, we have different projects.
Maybe we can also give a highlight before we see the progress about the traffic lights.
Oh yes,
Hey.
now that's another beautiful thing that is happening in
Yeah.
the city. Now, KCCA, to improve mobility
Yes.
in the city, is working on 27 junctions.
Okay.
These are being improved from ordinary junctions to signalized junctions.
Okay.
Now, if you remember at Kubiri, you know Kubiri?
Yes. Down here. At past, is it?
Okay, you want to go there. At Kubiri, where you go to Karelwe and you continue on Bombo Road. Now, at Mairo, that is 2 kilometers from somewhere near Mbahausi, if you remember that. So, we changed that from the roundabout into a signalized junction. We did the same at the road leading to the Farewell Home, Mulago. It had a derogatory name, mortuary.
Mortuary.
To the mortuary.
Yes.
But we changed that, and we also changed the Mulago roundabout.
Yes.
Now, these three are part of the 27 that we are.
27.
Part of the 27 that we are working on. Now, these were roundabouts. The same as what is happening at Speak Road. So we are converting these into signalized junctions to allow for free flow of traffic and digitally controlled traffic. If you go at Mulago now, vehicles move more free. They no longer have to rotate some island in order to move. And somewhere along the way they would get stuck. So we have that stretch from Kubiri to Mulago, all interlinked, and vehicles can follow the signals to move. Some can just slip off where they don't need to get into the light lane, and this has brought down road traffic or hold up at that area from about 1 hour during peak times to close to 3 minutes or 4 minutes. That is what you need to move along that area. So it is a huge improvement that we are proud of, and we are sure that if we do the same, if we complete doing the same on the other junctions, Kampala is going to be one beautiful place.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. And so what is the progress, in other words, generally, for if you were to look
now,
at
for the junctions, that is under the JICA project to improve mobility. That goes with the traffic control center at City Hall. We could be at about 75%.
Oh yes.
I need to look at the progress report as at the end of the month, end of March.
Yes.
But we could be at about 75% for now, because most of the lights have been set up, and some of them have started being tested. If you go on Ginger Road, you'll see the lights near the road going down to Vision. They're being tested. If you go to Nakawa at Spear, the lights are being tested. If you go along Old Chira Road, the lights are being tested. And what we are seeing is a good thing, because we have seen improvements in traffic flow. So we believe that once the traffic control center is complete at City Hall, and all these are regulated or controlled in the traffic control center, we can be able to establish which side has higher traffic and those vehicles are released centrally,
Okay.
and they fall through to release traffic, because there are times when one side of Kampala is held up while the other
Is free.
is free.
Yeah.
So we must be able to track that in real time in a common place, and that is the traffic control center. And we believe that by the end of April, we shall have more than 85%
Achieved.
of that achieved.
Wow. This is a good step. And maybe before we go for a short break, how about an update on the drainage system?
Oh yes, we have a lot that we're doing on drainage, and we also apologize for the inconvenience caused by this, because some of the drainage crosses main roads, and therefore we have to cut off
Yes.
these main roads and ask our road users to use alternative routes. This has happened in Natete, at Masaka Road. It is also going to happen at Hot Loaf. Is it called Big Loaf? On Old Masaka Road as you live in Kampala into Sabagabo.
Yes.
Still from the Natete traffic lights. It has happened in Chisenyi. It has happened in Bugolobi, where we have cut off some points. But all this is to make sure that our drainage is in order. That is for the primary drainages and what we are doing at the road crossings. But we also have the drainages that we are constructing in the communities, the secondary drains, those that evacuate communities of runoff or of any waterlogging. These we have done tremendous, especially in Kawempe division. In Kawempe, in the areas of Wais, people used to say that water is not life. Yet in other places we would say that water is life. But now there's a semblance of order. And when we complete the Rubiji channel, because we are going to work on the area that was not finished under the Kampala Institutional Infrastructure Development Program, the second one. So we are going to work on that part of the drainage, such that we have free flow.
Wow.
But mostly the work that we are doing now, over and above the construction of these new drains and maintaining them, is desilting them. Unfortunately, our people dump garbage into drainages, and these clog them. So we are opening them up. And as we open them up, we are sensitizing people that please don't do this. So once we finish opening them up and we find you dropping garbage in the drainage, it will not be good.
Okay, some questions will be required to be answered.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting. We are going to go for a very short break and return and see what could be the challenges that KCCA is facing in order to have this city upgraded.
Issues at hand. This is Church of Uganda Family TV. Enriching lives. Regulated by the Uganda Communications Commission. This is Church of Uganda Family TV. Enriching lives. Regulated by the Uganda Communications Commission. Issues at hand.
Oh yes, welcome back. You are still watching Church of Uganda Family TV, and this is Issues at Hand. Here with me is Mr. Daniel Nwabine, spokesperson Kampala Capital City Authority, telling us about the development and upgrade of major city infrastructures here in Kampala. So before the break, we are discussing about numerous projects that are being done here and there. What are the challenges? I know one could be working where there is working where people are in the city. That could be a very, very big challenge. But well, you can take us through the challenges and how you hope people can respond to these.
Well, unfortunately, we can't take people out of the city.
Yeah, that's very.
We have to work with people in the city. But one of the challenges is working as people or being cognizant of the fact that also people have to work.
Okay.
You have to work, but also people
Have to work.
Yes. They are traveling or they are moving to their workplaces. They are using these roads. Some of the activities we do need the clarity of the naked eye. Because someone say that, why don't we do this at night? But you'll find that sometimes you're moving utilities, you're moving electricity lines, you're moving water pipes, you're moving sewage lines. Much as you'd want them to be done at night, the night light may not be as
it's not sufficient
effective.
Enough.
There are bridges where we are placing beams, where people are working and knitting on the reinforcement. Some of these require the light of day. So we have to work during the day, but also people have to go to work. Now we are also fast tracking, especially the drainage works. We are fast tracking them ahead of the rain season. We anticipate the rains to start towards the end of March.
Yes.
That is what the Meteorological Center says, and that is what we are seeing. We have been blessed. Of course, when I say we have been blessed not to have rain, the farmer up country will say, now what is wrong with Somali?
They may not understand.
They may not understand. But please understand my blessing, or our blessing as an institution.
Yes.
We have been blessed as an institution that the rains are
still not yet here.
Are not yet here, and we are using that blessing to ensure we fast track, especially the concrete works, those works that need to cure, like the construction of box culverts, the opening up of spaces for drainage, all of which would have been very terrible if there was rain. Imagine the mud that would be in Rubaga.
That's true.
Imagine the mud that would be on Salama Road.
There's a time I was heading to Nakaseke, and these people are constructing a road in the swamp there. It is very, very hectic.
So you'll find that Salama, yes, we have the dust, but the dust we can control by powering water along these roads that they are constructing. Maybe we have to increase the frequency and say 4 times a day. But you know, these are high traffic roads.
Yes.
You'll pour a truck of water or 2 trucks of 3. About 200 vehicles will pass, the dust will rise. So we would rather deal with the dust under such circumstances than mud. Because vehicles will sleep and fail to do it, to move. So That is a challenge, but God has blessed us
Okay.
with the sun. But also we have to work very fast to beat that deadline. Then of course we have communities. Because we don't have money to compensate everybody, we have been going around and asking people for land.
Okay.
Give us 3 meters. Give us 10 feet of your land. Give us 6 feet so that we can have a walkway. So that we can slightly expand the road, so that we can expand the drainage. Some people have given us and we thank them. But you find in the community, one person is saying, me, I want my 5 feet. Compensate me. Every time that you see, if you give us these 5 feet or even 10 feet, and we work on this drainage, and we work on this road, the value that your land is going to gain, to appreciate, is much higher than this compensation you're asking for. I hope the viewers understand. If, for example, you are in a place where the drainage was poor, water was flooding into a house, the road was poor, the dust had taken away all the good tenants, and we come and work on the drainage such that it no longer floods your house. We work on the road such that the dust no longer is in the sitting room of your house or your tenant's house. A house that was being rented at 100,000 immediately would shoot to 400,000.
True.
Because of the road, because of the good drainage, because of the street light, because of the overall development, and because of the esteem of the people in that area. This is what has happened on Kavega Road. It has happened on Kurambiro Ring Road. It has happened in Rubaga Division where we have constructed the roads. Some of them have even become trading centers. And what was just a mere rental is now a shop. So the value that has been brought by the road is way higher than compensating you for 10 feet.
Okay.
So we keep on preaching this message to the Wananchi, and we believe also that challenge of right of way access is to be resolved. And the other challenge is the expectations of the people of Kampala.
Okay.
We don't sleep, no fish. But there's a problem here. Why have you blocked the road? And people are afraid. People go on WhatsApp, they go on Twitter or X, they go on Facebook. I don't even know how they get on Facebook, but they get on Facebook, they get on this. Now they start throwing all bombardments. So we are also cautious of that, and we keep on ensuring that we are ahead of them by giving information. We keep on interacting with them and sharing with them why we are doing the things that we are doing, such that they appreciate and do not throw so many eggs on us.
Okay. And now traffic congestion still remains a big threat here in the city. What strategies do we have to have this maybe controlled or whatever? Because if you happen to maybe just stop vehicles or put a roadblock for just 5 minutes, you'll have like 1,000 borders stationed there. What strategies are we looking for, majorly for public transport?
Okay. Now, the very interventions we are doing at the moment are the ones that are going to unlock the mobility of the people in Kampala. Completely unlock the mobility. Of course, we are having a huge construction site at the moment. All the outlets of Kampala are under construction.
Yeah, true. Very true.
All of them. But that is the pain we have to go through now. It's like vaccination. Eh? When you're vaccinating a child, they will feel pain.
Yeah.
They will even cry. But you have saved them from being lame, or from having cough, or from any of these other diseases. So, this is a pain we have to go through as a city in order to have our mobility unlocked.
Wow, that's very interesting. Can we also look at you did talk about traffic lights all being monitored at once by monitored here at City Hall. Or how has technology been integrated in all this, and how are we going to be making use of it in the future?
Well, technology is at the center of the things that we do. When you see those lights, they are not manned by a human being. To change the color, red, yellow, orange, red, orange, and green, they are automated. Even the traffic control center is going to be fully automated. There are other facilities that we are going to put on these roads that will be fully automated, such that some of them are intelligent technology, like the opening up of routes in the various directions depending on the jam. That is going to be intelligent. But there are those that are day-to-day running. What is happening on our roads? Who is the jam? And you relay to the control center, and people can access this information. We check the air quality. We monitor the structures that are being constructed in the city. We collect revenue to run the city. All these are manned through systems and supported by appropriate technologies to ensure we move forward.
So how can the communities be of support in this major period of time where we call Kampala now a construction site, a mega construction site? How can the communities be involved and be of support?
Well, first and foremost, for those where we are requesting for land, please accord it to us, because ultimately it is for your benefit. But also to rally behind us, come together and say, KCCA, we are with you. We had the Islamic Chamber of Commerce the other day. They came and we partnered to talk to the private sector and understand how they want the city run. We have so many people in this city that dump garbage and want them to dump garbage in the right places. So the community can help in ensuring adherence to proper waste disposal. The community can help us by stopping others that walk through our green. There's so many ways the community can help us. Find those who are not paying their property rates or trade license and report them. All those are ways in which the community can help us, and we hope it does. We pray it does.
How do you envision Kampala? How does KCCA envision Kampala in the upcoming years?
Kampala is going to be beautiful, my friend. You imagine now we have a flyover. We're going to have a second flyover. Starting at Oasis Mall. These roads are being constructed. The drainage is being worked upon. Under physical planning, people are going to paint their properties. There is going to be, we believe that we shall have enough capacity to evacuate garbage from the city. We have acquired a new landfill where we take the garbage. So evacuation is going to be very, very easy. Our schools, we have put up programs to mentor them, the primary schools and the secondary schools. And we are certain these are going to perform better. Our health centers, people don't pay for medicine in our health centers. They don't pay money, they are free. That is the future. I believe, in my opinion, and I don't think I'm very wrong, this Kampala you see is going to be a very beautiful place.
Okay. Maybe one last question, a very big concern, that why has KCCA decided to do all this construction? Okay, they are specific, why has government, then in brackets KCCA, been able to do all this as we head into 2026?
Are we?
I don't know, you can give us...
What is 2026? Oh, it is simply, 2026 is another year.
Okay.
Yes. Like we have 2025. So we are doing these things in time and to make sure that we fast track our socio-economic transformation as a city. We have closed NDP 3, now we're going into NDP 4. We must show cause that we are moving.
Wow.
It doesn't have anything to do with the year. The year is how that has happened when these things are being undertaken.
Okay. Now you did mention about another flyover coming here.
Yes.
Do we have any other major transformations that we could expect anytime?
Yes, we have a flyover that they're going to construct. I'm not certain whether the resources have come through, but it's from Oasis Mall to BAT.
Okay. Wow, that's very interesting. Now, as we wind up, what role can the public play in support? We have had so many complaining of congestion, of traffic, majorly this period of time. And also, how are you making sure that they understand that, hey, we are constructing, it is not something that is going to be permanent?
Well, we issue notices most of the time and we engage communities to tell them what we are going to do. That is standard. Okay. But also, the communities need to understand that this is their property. The Kampala flyover project, that bridge that goes around, is for the people of Kampala. And effectively the people of Uganda. So we must protect it. The lights that are placed up, we must protect them. So we sensitize, yes. We go ahead and have group chats, yes. But the Wananchi, the citizen, or that one affiliated to Uganda must understand that these are their assets.
Okay. Wow. And that puts me to a point of vandalism.
Yes.
In such major projects, are we seeing it? Because sometimes we put lights on the street lights and you find the next day they are not there.
Those were people with bad manners. And those bad manners usually don't go unpunished. So if you're caught vandalizing a light, stealing a manhole cover, and many other road infrastructure, taking out road names, those are all very serious crimes. And we shall not hesitate to prosecute you because you're spoiling for the people of Kampala.
Okay. Now, as we wind up, what is your last call to the people out there, majorly in such a period where we're having so much construction going on? Yes, but also your message as a partner.
Well, one, I would like to congratulate His Excellency upon completion of the Kampala flyover project. And the Ministry of Works, the Japanese government that funded us. Congratulations. We have a very beautiful place there. If you have been on top of it and you look down, people are taking selfies. It is a beautiful, beautiful place that we need to maintain together. Let us not steal the bolts because you use them in scrap. Let us clean our city, clean your environment. If you have a property that is next to the road, put the street light, put the light, paint it. You pave your frontage, make it green. Let us sort our garbage at source. It is the only way we shall have limited garbage to dump or to drop in the drainages. Why? When you sort and you put plastics alone, someone will come and buy them. When you put peelings and agriculture products alone, buy products alone, someone will come to buy them. And if they don't, it is easier to deal with these sorted items in a truck than the unsorted items. So you have to make sure you do the right thing, don't cross the grass. It is illegal. And if we move like that, we shall have a great city.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Daniel, for such insightful discussion about what is happening in the city, but also providing us an update really of the constructions and all that. So please, people, be patient. Just like Daniel says, it is not a permanent thing. It is for the betterment of the future of Kampala. And if you're to look ahead positively, you must be seeing a very smart city here in Kampala, very traffic-friendly city, if we are going to be having all these traffic lights everywhere, and of course being automatically handled. So I want to appreciate you for joining us. Please do practice what has been said here. Of course, you'll be able to help in the construction and development of our city. My name is Luke Majumba Alnaitwe. We cannot go past this. Have a lovely day.
Issues at hand.